Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is your first time seeing my video. Please kindly give me a follow and join the family. My regular subscribers, thank you guys so much. So on this episode, we'll be learning how to make this beautiful kid gown with a bow at the front and a ruffle at the down part. So if this video is what you really want to learn, please keep on watching because I'm doing a video of cutting and sewing tutorial in this video. So let's get to it. So here is, I'm folding my fabric by 4. I'm cutting the front and the back together, and the first thing I'm going to do is to get my starting line, which is 1/2 inch, and I'll connect a straight line there. So here is where I'll start taking all the measurements. So the next thing I'm going to do is to get the full length of my top, which is 22 inches or 21 plus 1/2 inch. Yeah, 21 inches. So I'll just connect a straight line here. So next thing is to get my under bust and my waist line. So next thing I'm going to do is to divide the chest or the bust of the little girl into 4, and that will be here plus 1.5 inches for seam allowance. So for this little girl, she's around 2 to 3 years old. So this cutting is for a of 2 to 3 years old. So next is to get the waist measurement, and the bust at the waist is almost the same thing. So I'll just divide the waist by 4 plus 1.5 inches seam allowance. Then the down part has kind of a line effect, so I'll be adding 2 inches at the down part. Whatever you have at the waist, add extra 2 inches to it. Next thing I'm going to do is to get the neckline. So for the neckline, I'm doing 2.5 like this. Then for the down part, for the back, I'll be going down by 1 inch. So remember, I'm cutting the front and the back panel, the front side and the back side together. So next thing I'm going to do is to get the down of the front, which is 2.5. So this is the front and the 1 inch is for the back. So next thing I'm going to get is my shoulder measurements. Her shoulder is 10 inches divided by 2 plus 1 inch plus 1/2 inch, plus 1/2 inch seam allowance. That will be here. Then I'll be coming down by 1/2 inch for seam allowance, and I will be connecting it to the neckline, which is the 2.5 inches. Next is to get the armhole divided by 2, and remember this style has no sleeve, so you don't need to make it tight. That's why I'm coming down by 6 inches. So I'll connect it here, then I'll connect it like this. Then I'll connect all those points that I made the waist, bust and the full length. I'll connect all those points together, and that is basically all for the drafting the body pattern. Next is to cut it out. So I cut the front first before the back first before cutting the front. So next thing I'm going to do here is to get the back side and open it up like 3 inches at the back, so it will be free for her to put her head, so it won't be so hard for her to put her head. So I open it up like this by 3 inches or 2.5. No, 3 inches is perfectly okay. So that is it for front and the back. So next thing I'm going to cut out is that ruffle at the down parts. That's what I'm trying to cut out here. So you need as long as possible because you know it has a printing or a butterfly printing effect. And I folded by 4. If you open it up now, it will be 8. I folded by 4 inches. Sorry guys. So I folded by 4 inches. So I'm just going to cut this out just to trim off the excess, and then I'll cut out the straight line and I'll open it up. Remember, I folded by 2. So I just want to measure what I have here. I have more than 60 inches for the length have more than 60 inches. So like I said, you need something as long as possible. You can see it's more than 60. You can see. So this is it for the upper and the lower printing design. So next thing is to cut out the long rope at that bow side. I'll put the picture for you to see. So I'll be getting, here is 18 inches. Remember, it's not starting from the neck, it's starting somewhere at the chest. So I will be reducing it by 4 inches. So I'm getting 18 plus half an inch, making it plus 1 inch, sorry, or half inch, making it 19. So I'll just cut it out like this. So next thing that I'll be doing is to get that V effect at that bow. So I'll just come up by half an inch and I'll trim it off like this. So that is all. Next is to cut out the bow effect. And to get your bow, you just need something that is enough. Just, yeah, cut this out. So this is what I'll be using for my bow. You can see it has formed the bow already. So I'll set that aside. And the next thing that I'm going to cut out right now is the facing. So I'm just trying to cut out the facing for the front and the back panel because this has no lining. So I'll just use the front part, place it on the material that I'm going to use to do the facing. Just make sure that everything is aligning so that one will not be bigger than the other. Then I'll cut it out. So I did the same thing to the back panel as well. So this is the back and the facing. So I'll just set all these things aside and let's move to the sewing part. So for the back panel, I'll just place the front side facing each other like this. So I'm just trying to figure out the front side. So I'll just place the front and the back side like this together. Then I'll use my pin to pin it all the way down like this. I'll pin the other side. So I'll just go to my sewing machine and run a stitch all the way and also do the armhole as well. And I'll come back and I'll show you. I'll do the same thing to the front as well too. So here I'm done sewing the front and the back, the neck, the armhole, trimming out the excesses, giving it a notch at every place, all the places that I sewed. So that is basically all for that facing. So I'm just going to flip it to the front side like the way you see me doing. So I'll do the same thing to the back as well. I'll open it up as well. So I'm just trying to arrange it very well. So this is it. I'll just put the front facing the back, front side facing each other, place the front and the back together, hold the shoulder, and I'm going to sew by half an inch. I'll do the same thing to the other side. So I'll go to my sewing machine and I'll sew the both shoulder as well. So here I am done sewing the shoulder and the two shoulders, and I weaved this place as well for the hem side, and I did the same thing to the back, and I've weaved the side as well. Yes, so next thing is to flip it to the front side. So there's no light right now. I should have ironed it out very well for you to be seeing it very clearly how neat and beautiful it is, but let's work with it. You know, Nigeria and their light. So this is the back. So this is it for the front as well. You can see the cloth is taking shape. So I thought my phone was recording, but it wasn't. So all the prints, all the things that I cut out, the bow, the ruffle, everything, I went ahead to weave everything that I cut out. So I'll just set it aside. So next thing I'm going to do is to fold it by 1/2 inch for that long ruffle that I cut out. I'll just fold it by 1/2 inch to the hemming, to the last place. I'll do the same thing to the other side as well. Then for the main fabric, I'm going to weave the down part like this, and I'm going to fold it in also by 1/2 inch as well. So I'll just do that on my sewing machine and I'll come back and show you. So here I'm done folding it. As you can see, I've done folding the both side and also the main fabric. So you can see how neat everything is. So next thing is to attach the ruffle. Here you have to be so patient and give it a very good printing. You don't need to do too much, just give it kind of a butterfly effect printing, so it will come out very good. So you do it all the way round, and once I'm done with the first layer, I'll do the second layer. I also print it the same way I did at the front, at the down part, and I'll just do all those ones and I'll come back and I'll show you. So guys, here I am done with the ruffle effect. You can see how beautiful it is. You can see how good, how neat it is. So you just have to be patient and print it very well, so it will come out the same way my own came out. So here I am done with the ruffle. Next is to attach the bow. So first thing I'm going to do at the bow, remember we weaved all the way around, I'm going to open the front side, and I'm also going to open the long rope as well. So here I've done opening it up. I'm just going to get my hand needle and I'll sew it like this. Yeah, so I'll just sew it like this, and also sew the rope as well. This one, I'm going to get the middle points as well, and I'm going to fold it like this, and I'm going to sew it with my hand needle as well. So I'll do that and I'll show you. So you can see I'm done with it. I've sewed the bow and also this. So I'll just get a very long rope thread. Yeah, so I'll just get a very long thread and I'm going to hold the both of them together. You can sew it with your thread if you want, but I just want a faster way, so that's why I'm using my thread. So I'll just use a thread and fold it, make it very tight so it won't loose. So I'll just fold it and I'm going to hold it at the back like this. So once I'm done with that, I'll just get something like a piece of fabric, like half like 1.5 inch, and I'm going to use it and cover the all these places that I sewed. So I'll just do that right now, and I will now show you how to attach it on your fabric. So here I have covered the bow with 1.5 inches of fabric, as you can see. So next thing I will do is to attach my button, which is here. I'll attach my button and my button holder. That is basically all for this beautiful kiddie wear. If this video was really helpful, guys, please give me a follow. Please kindly subscribe and comment, like, share to your family and friends. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Oh yeah, now bye bye.